Welcome back to the Auto Insider, where you come to find out what's new, what's hot, and what's not in the automotive industry. This week we have the 2022 Buick Envision. This is the Avenir edition. This is the top of the line for this compact SUV. Did you know that Buick is one of the oldest automakers still around in this country? Yeah, beat out only by Cadillac. And it's only by a couple of years. There's a debate about which one of those car companies is actually the oldest. Also, did you know Buick is one of the best-selling American brands in China? And it's being sold to young people. The average age of a buyer of a Buick in China is 30 years old. In this country, the average age of a buyer of a Buick is 60 years old. Why the big difference? Bet you didn't know this either. This Buick Envision is assembled in China. Well, let's go inside and see just how American this Envision is. For a car that's built in China, it's about as American can get. The luxury abounds in here. All the way from the designs in the seat, the Avenir stitched into the headrest, nice leather wrapped steering wheel. It just feels like a luxury SUV. And you know, we Americans love amenities, we love luxury, and we love convenience. This Buick Envision does not disappoint. Everything from the panoramic roof that adds additional light and what feels like space to the second row seat, to this dashboard that is perfectly angled at the driver so that everything appears that it's just for you and no one else. Then there are these redundant controls here for heating, AC, and radio. But there is a touchscreen, there's Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto wirelessly sync to the infotainment system. That allows you to put your phone away here on the wireless charger, close it up, eyes on the road, mind on driving. And if you're buying an SUV, you're probably a family person, or maybe an empty nester with the grandkids you have to pick up from time to time. Well, you know you're gonna need a lot of storage. Center console storage, pass-through storage here, your glove box, and there's even pretty decent storage space behind that second row. As you can see, like I said in the opening, the dashboard is all angled toward the driver. Makes for a great driving experience. Controls here on your leather-wrapped steering wheel. You have paddle shifters for up and down, have auto-dimming headlights, you have rain-sensing windshield wipers. You also have controls here for your heated steering wheel, your speed and distance control for your cruise control settings, the way to answer your phone, communicate with the car, change radio stations, and control different features here. Your volume control and your station controls are here on the back of the steering wheel. Really nice setup once you learn how to work it. Here on this touchscreen, as you can see, you can navigate through the touchscreen and get to all of your apps and features here. You have a home button that takes you back to your radio stations. You also have volume control here, and you can change your radio stations from that button there. Like having knobs and switches on these newer cars. You have heated and ventilated seats. You have dual climate controls and the ability to sync your dual climate controls. All of your adjustments here, but you can also control them through the touchscreen if you like. You have auto stop and start that you can turn on and off. You can turn your lane keep assist on and off, and your advanced parking assist controls are here on the center. Your gear selectors are here, cup holders, electronic parking brake, and you can control your drive modes here from the center. Here's your camera system. All good family cars will have a really clear monitor like here in this Buick Envision. Now, as you can see everything around this vehicle helps protect little ones and their toys that could be left behind in the driveway. Your rear seat reminder, families always like that feature. You can set that so whenever those two back doors are open, this will give you an audible alert when you exit the vehicle that you may have left something behind, and to check that second row seat. And that's not all. This Envision is loaded with passive safety systems like the Buick Driver Confidence Package, where you get front pedestrian braking, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, forward collision alert, following distance indicators, IntelliBeam Auto High Beam, HD Surround Vision, Teen Driver Mode, Safety Alert Seat, and Tire Pressure Monitoring System. And because we like this teen driver mode so much, here's how you work it. Go to teen driver. We can go in and we can set different things that we want to have happen. So we can enter in a pin. You don't have to give that pin to your teenager. That way they don't know what settings you've made. Now you can go in and you can check things like what have they been doing, how far have they driven, how many times did they exceed the speed limit. You can go in and check this after they've driven the car. You can turn on buckle to drive, speed limiter. We can set speed warnings, the speed that we want to have the driver not exceed, and audio volume limit. You go in and you can set a max and a minimum audio. We want to do that so that your teen driver won't be distracted. I think this is a perfect car for a 16-year-old to learn how to drive on. So, as you'd imagine, when we're talking about a family SUV, there has to be space for little ones and adults from time to time. I'm 5'10", there's decent leg room here. This seat could stand to be up a little bit further, but it's still comfortable nonetheless. Seat backs don't recline, so this is your position whether you like it or not. The little ones have heated seats, AC vents here in the center, USB-C fast charger, plus 120 volt outlet for their gaming devices if necessary. You have cup holders here and a lot of light from this panoramic roof. A must-have for all family cars is ease of access. And Buick has you covered there. One kick, hatch is open. You have a 17-inch spare tire here, decent cargo area, cargo cover that we always love, and 60/40 folded second row seats. And all of this luxury and convenience is powered by Buick's 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo Ecotec engine made it to a 9-speed automatic transmission. It's just as smooth and luxurious as the look of this Buick Envision. That's all the time we have today on the Auto Insider, but for more what's new, what's hot, and what's not, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and download the SoundCloud app and listen to all of our reviews in their entirety. The 2022 Buick Envision AVENIR. Is it hot or is it not? It's a formidable competitor in the small crossover market. If you're an empty nester, young family, still growing, you're looking for a luxury vehicle, but you don't want it to scream, I spent a bunch of money. This 2022 AVENIR edition may be the right one for you. Until next week, I'm Daryl Killian for the Auto Insider.